Welcome to the 7th lesson of my Guitar at Home video lesson series. In today's lesson, we're going to be taking a look at the cage system. The cage system is a system of bar chords built off of 5 open chord shapes. The open chord shapes we're going to look at today are C, A, G, E, and D. We're now going to make each of these open chords into a bar chord by following 3 easy steps. The first thing we're going to do is just fret the chord as normal. Then we're going to change the fingers of our fretting hand to free up our index finger. Then we're going to move this chord up and down the neck of the guitar. We're going to start with our open C shape. So we're first going to fret the chord as normal. Now I'm going to change the fingering of my fretting hand to free up my index finger. So instead of having ring, middle, index, I'm now going to have pinky, ring, middle. This allows me to free up my index finger. I now have a bar with my index finger. So if I wanted to play a C sharp, starting with this C chord, I now have a bar, so I just shift up 1 fret. Now I have a C sharp chord. If I wanted to play a D in this shape, I just shift up another fret. I now have a D chord. Now let's take a look at our open A chord. We're first going to fret it as normal. Now we're going to change the fingering and just play those 3 strings on the 2nd fret with the ring finger. Now we have a free bar here with our index. So now if I want to play a B flat, I just shift everything up 1 fret. This is now my A-shaped bar chord. Now let's take a look at our open G chord shape. Now this one we're going to change the fingering quite a bit. Normally I play an open G with middle, index, ring, pinky. I'm going to now replace that with ring, middle, then nothing on this B string, keeping the pinky there on that high E. Now this frees up my index finger that I can now place a bar here. This is going to be quite a stretch, but now I'm going to shift it up 1 fret to play G sharp or A flat. And if I wanted to play A, B flat, B, and so on. And now we come to our open E chord. This is probably going to be the most familiar looking bar chord, this E-shaped bar chord. So we're first going to fret this chord as normal. Now I'm going to change it and replace my middle finger with my ring finger. And then we have pinky underneath and then middle finger here on the 1st fret of that G. Just like that. That's now my new E-shaped chord. I now have my index finger free and I can shift up and down the neck of the guitar. So I go from E to F, F sharp or G flat, G, and so on. This again is probably the most familiar looking bar chord. This is your E-shaped bar chord. We've now come to our open D chord. So the first thing we do is we're going to fret it as normal. Now we're going to replace these fingers. Instead of having index, ring, middle, we're going to change that to middle, pinky, ring. We have our D chord now. We also have our index finger free. This also is going to be quite a stretch, just like our G-shaped chord. So if I now scoot up 1 fret and bar, I have E flat. Then I have E, F, F sharp or G flat, G. I hope this lesson has helped you look at your bar chords in a new way. Hopefully now your bar chords are a little less intimidating now that we understand that they're built off of our easy open chord shapes. If you have any questions on this lesson video or if you want private one-on-one Skype lessons with me, the link is at the bottom of this video.